Hey, what's going on, guys? MindaQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. This is episode number 9 for the Aaron's 499 of Season 1 here at Talladega Superspeedway. Yeah, our last two races ended up in a big ball of fire or whatnot, but I think I had a little chat with Andy Petree, and they said they got something good for us coming up, because they saw how we're kind of really struggling in our rookie season. They wanted to help us out a little bit, but they're actually going to give us a brand new engine. Oh, goodness, brand new engine, brand new chassis for us. Nice little body work, of course, for us. Straight from RCR for this race, apparently, for what we're told. From what we're told, anyway. But we have some stuff to take care of. Because of the new engine builder, of course we have the new, engine upgrade. We're gonna be releasing finally our engine builder. Sorry, Carrie, it's nothing personal. We're gonna be hiring a new one, and ooh, I like this. Problem is, it's gonna be 15K, but hey, I sold my soul to the devil a while ago. So now we're gonna be paying about $93,000 a race. I'm gonna be having $93,000 in debt pretty soon, I'll tell you what. So we really need a good finish in these next few races and whatnot. But we might be getting new sponsors at the end of this race, so this may or may not be the last we'll see of the Craftsman Delphi Chevrolet of the Jerry Nadeau car that I really like. R&D, of course, the tire wear is going to be appearing in 5 races. In terms of being able to really do anything, what I really would like to do is build this engine. But it's $190,000 if I want to do it 6 races, or 9 races, which is a pretty long time, mind you. 65 power, 58 efficiency. Still very good. 60... Oh. Ooh. I can't... I gotta find a way to make it 6 races, guys. There's no way I can survive 9. I know, we gotta overhaul and repair some of the other stuff too, because we got these two to worry about. So even if I were to try to overhaul one of these, like, I really can't. Like, 4 races just to get this thing to 57. Not great. So I don't think we can really do anything, to be honest with you. If anything, I'm probably gonna have to sell another one. I'm gonna have to sell another one of these things, like, in the future or whatnot. No big deal. Same with the chassis, but I'm a little worried. So we're gonna apply our best stuff here, of course. Ready to roll there. Yeah. This is the best that we got. We're gonna accept the changes, of course. Make sure the stuff's there. Point standings, though, for us. Yeah, we're last in the full-time standings. At least Bobby Hamilton is better than us now. Oh my god, we both suck. But anyways, it's time to actually suck less. Because here we go to the world's fastest superspeedway at Talladega. Okay, so I modified a setup from a friend of mine. It's actually Charlie Fibrosis who gave me this a supposedly OP gear ratio strategy. I'll show you in just a moment there. I made 4th gear 1.005. I'm only gonna leave it like that for qualifying because I'm afraid because of how close I'll get to 9,000 RPM. I can try 1,006, but I'm sorry, not 1,006, 1.06, but I don't want to risk blowing up in qualifying, so we're gonna try to for the race. I'm probably gonna put it 1.04 for the gear ratio, so that way I have a little bit of room to work with in the draft and try to save a little bit more gas and run like maybe 100 RPM less. That is the plan, of course. We're gonna be starting our actual lap here in just a second. So 29th already on lap 1. That's great, actually. If we can hold a steady line with the joystick here, we could potentially have a great starting spot here. This is probably obviously our best qualifying run, I would think, in a while, I should say. We're going 190 down the back straightaway. Can we hit 191? Well, we did. We hit 191. That's looking pretty good by ourselves. Looking really good, actually. Will this work for a race? Because of the fuel? Probably not. So we're gonna have to lower it a little bit. I'm worried about just making it all in one stop. I think they only do one stop here. Let's see here, coming towards the start-finish line. Can we see, what do we get?
Wow, quick lap. That'll put us on.
We're on the pole, baby! Woo! Pole position at Talladega. They weren't kidding when they said that this was good. Yeah, as promised, though, we're gonna have to lower it just a tad. Making the gear a little bit longer. Anyway, pole position starting spot, guys. Isn't this great? Let's do this. Let's see if we can actually finish here. It's there, too.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series visits the famous Talladega Superspeedway today for the Aaron's 499. This is Joe Moore and Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live to bring you all the action. Racing doesn't get any more exciting than this, Barney.
Let me sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles, 4 lanes, 190 miles an hour. Just doesn't get much better. Let's just hope these guys can stay out of the big one.
The Sears Craftsman car is finalizing negotiations with sponsors about a contract extension.
You know, when you keep your sponsors happy and you're a successful driver, chances are they're going to continue to support you and offer you more and more contracts, and even better, more and more money.
The McDonald's car maintains a top 10 average finish on these superspeedways coming into this race.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Matt Kenseth is having some trouble in the points this year.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So our car that we got from RCR, our Superspeedway car, puts us on pole position. We had Andy Houston, who finishes in the top 5 at the India Daytona 500, reminding you. And Bobby Hamilton starting up there. Yay, just please finish there too. Please, make me somewhat happy. But anyway, we lead him to the green, 47 laps, and away we go. We're obviously going to lose it at the start of the run here. We're hopefully we can get ourselves a little bit of a push. There's Mark Martin, Andy Houston already passing us on the outside line. I was honestly as expected. We're going to try to make sure we can draft off these guys as best we can. Because now we have something to prove. This is our race to prove to let ourselves that we belong in this Cup Series. We made the Xfinity Series champions in 1999 for Bruco, but for here, you know, we actually have to put up a shut up now. I mean, for sure, RCR and Andy Petree Racing are always decent at Superspeedways. Now it's just time to prove our worth. I think that for the best part, though, since we're not going to get good takeoff speed, we're going to have to travel somebody and just hopefully have them pull us up to victory. As we fall to 5th on the first on the opening lap, but it takes a hit. When you have 50s, nearly 50 across the board, when it comes to like these types of races anyway, or cars anyway, you take what you can. As Mike Skinner is trying to make us the passing on the outside, we're gonna push Michael Waltrip. I know in Thunder, like the actual Thunder 03, like he's the most overpowered Superspeedway guy, but I don't know about this spot. As Andy Houston takes the lead away from Mark Martin off the start of the race. Very nice to see. I mean, he did finish like I think 3rd or 4th, but Mark Martin looks like he's trying to take that back. As, oh my goodness, our RPM. Thank goodness I checked the the gear ratios before that, because we would have been 9,000, we probably would have blown up. But we're getting really dangerously close to that threshold. I just hope we have enough fuel to actually make it there, because we got to wait till lap 20. I want to say 23, 24. I don't think we're going to be able to make it on one stop. That is honestly pretty concerning. I'm not going to lie. In hindsight, now that I think about it, I probably should have made the gear ratio 1.03 just because of the draft. Yeah, this setup is very good by itself. I think we'll be able to make it on fuel in one stop. We might. I don't think so. We might be able to make it on one stop. It's going to be close. I probably should have made it 1.03 instead of 1.04. just to try to get ourselves a little bit more top end. Even it would have given us a little bit more top end. 1.05 was the call for qualifying for sure. I'm actually kind of glad we're kind of only going this speed there. I think if I were to put it at 1.03, I think we could have gone up there and tried to challenge for the lead. But hey, I'm very happy where we're running right now so far in this race. I just hope it just keeps fighting all race long up here. That's basically the goal, is to maintain. Honestly, like at this rate, just anything higher than freaking 30th would be, you know, stupendous. Top 5 though, you know, it'd be a godsend day for us. The top 2 are pretty much gone. Like the whole field is just separated by clumps of people, different people. Like we have our own little group there, but the top 2 are completely gone. Mark Martin and Andy Houston still up there. Andy Houston is now like a super speedway god. I mean, I'm all for it, but when did that happen? Yeah, it's probably going to be a 4-tire field because it's one stop. I would consider, you know, 2-tire stop if it was 2. You know, two pit stops, but it's going to be a 1-stop race. It seems like it's only Daytona is a 2-stop, it seems. Or at least the Daytona 500. I don't know why in this game, compared to Thunder 04, it's only 1 stop for 25%. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going against it, but I just happen to notice it, you know, comparing the 2 games now from Thunder 04 to Thunder 03. It just makes you question, like, why? Why? Yeah, at this rate, we'll be able to make it on. We should be able to make it on fuel as long as I continue to stay behind Michael Waltrip or anybody that's in front of me. Right? Trying to make sure that RPM does not go to 9,000. Oh, somebody got loose back there. I don't know how, but they almost lost it. And then maybe that's why the whole field's like spread out right now. Everyone's like making so many mistakes, and we're about to be lapping somebody pretty soon. Or like the Burton brothers are trying to make their assault right now towards us, but we're not having any of them because we're just chilling with our man Michael Waltrip as well. Oh, Andy Houston, I can see him barely in the corner there. He's trying to make a move on the outside. Yeah, both the front tires are worn after 10 laps. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. And for some reason, too, it's always the left front that gets worn out first, too, not the right front, which doesn't make sense. I mean, they fixed it for Thunder 04, but yeah, them 2 are side by side. I think if they continue to stay side by side, we might be able to do something about that. We might be able to catch them if they continue to go side by side. Go on, Andy Houston, make our day. Oh, we have lap traffic already. Look how so spread out the field is. I didn't realize how, I mean, this ain't like the Thunder 03, like the Daytona 500 stream I did earlier, like about a month or 2 ago, where everyone was kind of together for like a good 30-some laps before they started spreading out. And I think Kenny Irwin does not have any super speedway ratings, so we're already catching up to him. He has ratings and everything else, just not super speedways. I'm just noticing that anyway. He kind of held up Andy Houston a little bit. So now Mark Martin's by himself. Andy Houston's by himself. We may be able to catch him a little, these guys a little bit. But unfortunately, Michael Waltrip's going to get held up by Stacy Compton, I believe. We're going to bring Jeff Burton with us. Unfortunately for Waltrip, he did not follow us. So we're going to pass Kenny Irwin Jr. Oh my God, he's driving like he's standing still. At least he's trying to. He's kind of out of the way of the leaders, I should say. We're going to let Steve Park by because Chevrolet versus Chevrolet on Chevrolet action. Of course, we got to make sure we keep that thing going because we both have ACR engines. Steve, this is your cue to pass us, though. I'm actually trying to back up Jeff Burton a little bit here on purpose. That way we can get rolling. There we go. There we go. Now we stay behind Steve Park and just drive up there. It looks like Mark Martin got held up too a little bit. But I think Steve Park might be so much quicker than us. I was a little bit afraid. I hope I don't go to 9,000. Because after all, we still got to make 24 laps. Like, I think we'll be able to make it with no problem. In terms of fuel, we'll be able to make it with no problem. Like, they really held up Mark Martin and Andy Houston, though. They really did. Who's this one again? I think that is,
Number 99.
I can't tell. That's Buckshot Jones. He's making his first, I think his first or second start of the year. Yeah, this race just got much more exciting, didn't it? We have sights on the lead up ahead.
The leader's about a second.
And then there were 3 cars in this pack, because now we got just ourselves, Steve Park, and Jeff Burton. The tires are just wearing out, and somehow we're still like not really catching up to Steve Park unless it's on the straightaway. I mean, we're able to catch him in the straights, but it's just like Thunder 04, where if in the corners, we just don't have the pace. We kind of need this push behind from Jeff Burton, actually. We need this push. That's how we're actually able to just even keep up with Steve Park at all, it seems. I mean, I'm all for them with the push. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As we got some people already coming down pit road. Be careful on the exit. Hopefully it's not like Thunder 04 where you get big stupid. There's Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon coming out together. That's something I don't see. You don't see every day. Them two coming out of the pits together and trying to hopefully work their way back up. I mean, they're not having a great race for their standards either, especially Earnhardt. Like, what is Earnhardt doing all the way back there? We got some more lap traffic up ahead. I think these are cars that just recently pitted as well. We're having a hard time keeping up with Steve Park still, but we still have to wait until lap 24 to come on down. Like we'll be fine. Like we'll just barely make it on fuel, barely, but we'll be able to do it. I'm just worried about if we need to have somebody to draft off with. And they are slow. They're being held up. Both Andy Houston and Mark Martin are being held up. Andy Houston in the lead with Mark Martin second. They're both being held up on the outside. Steve Park is third. Where are we going to go, Steve? Because Jeff Burton's ready to make a pounce on us. In fact, we're going to leave Steve Park out to dry. Take third place and maybe second. But in terms of fuel, we kind of have no choice but to stay behind Andy Houston right now. So Andy Houston and ourselves, a couple of rookies, 1 and 2. Never thought I'd see the day to see Andy Houston leading a race in general, but here we are. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd be in second place right now. This is a godsend of a race for us, it seems. But of course, that fuel situation, like we'll be able to make it, but I'm just worried about the second stint. Like what if we were to get too far ahead and have nobody to work off with? Because you burn more fuel when you're by yourself. It doesn't matter what NASCAR game you play. If you're always going to burn more fuel by yourself, as we have somebody blown up on the front straightaway. Who it be, I don't know. That is Scott Pruitt. No, nothing of value was lost. And we're kind of breaking away from the pack right now between me and Andy Houston. Just lap 24 is where our pit window is going to be. We have another gang of cars up there, so maybe we can work with one of them and we try to take the lead away from Andy. I'm very excited. This is the most uplifting thing I've ever been a part of after like the dog days of what we had to deal with. We went 200 miles an hour. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how fast we were going. We finally hit our top speed of 200 miles per hour. This gear ratio set up. This gear ratio set up beside me, Blake. Mwah! Perfect. Just perfect. I'll be just being able to barely make it. No, I'll be more than barely, actually. Look at this. I'd be 1.0 left to go. I can go to lap 25 if I wanted to. I can go to lap 25 if I wanted to. So now that's something to consider. But Andy Houston going to the top, trying to work with the Fords of Matt Kenseth. But we're kind of stuck right now. Because I was hoping for Andy to go down low, but we're gonna be pulling from with Matt Kenseth, it seems. We're gonna be staying right behind Matt Kenseth here, another fellow rookie of the year, and we take the lead at Talladega Superspeedway, the 56 Delphi Craftsman car. As we have, I think that's still Scott Pruitt. I think that is, and it is. So we have to wait either this lap or next lap. Yeah, I think next lap would be safer. Not this lap coming, but the next one. Yeah, we're going to be pushing it though. But lap 25 is what we're going to be when we're going to be pitting. And we actually legit got ourselves 5 bonus points. Oh, Steve Park trying to pull a fast one down there. But we're going to be, hate to say we're going to be ditching our man Matt Kenseth because we have another gangle of cars up here. Got to watch ourselves here. These guys are going extremely slow. For their standards, I can't tell who that car is right there. Oh, that's Brett Bodine in that blue car. We got it's which we call it. Oh, I think it was Jerry Nadeau in front of us there. We got Stacy Compton holding everybody up. They're all being held up. We just broke away from those guys because they all got held up. It's literally my Thunder 2003 live stream all over again from Daytona, where the slow cars are just going to hold up everybody. It's literally that all over again. All right, box, time to come on in. Hopefully you don't blow the front tires in the process, because they are both red. Unfortunately, though, we will not be able to get that. Nobody really came down with us. But yeah, no changes. I don't want any changes to this setup. We would not have been able to make another lap. All right, do not mess this up. I hired you guys for a reason. Because we're going all in at Talladega here.
Get that ridge clear. Good job.
I am disappointed. My disappointment is if you get the saying. You get the old saying. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. As now we got people coming back out. You just gotta be very careful for all the cars that are merging up ahead. We just gotta make sure we have a safe merge and try not to LePage the field, literally. But unfortunately, Kevin LePage is out of the race. There he goes, Jeff Burton. That really kind of messed us up there, though. I'm annoyed.
You're clear.
Well, we got the well. There goes our teammate Kenny Walls back there. We got an RCR affiliate. Of course, we're an RCR affiliated team. We're gonna let Skinner go by and try to use him as a push. All right, I believe in you. We both have the same car, Mike. If we could just get up there, I'll donate to your charity or something. I don't even know.
There's the leaders coming in.
You might be faster. You might be faster than me, actually. Oh my! And you're pitting. You're pitting. Are you pitting me? Yeah, don't think for a moment we're out of the race at all. But in terms of getting the lead back because of that slow ass pit stop, I don't think so. I think this is the end of the pit cycle now. I don't think Andretti's fast enough at all. No, you're not. You are definitely not, sir. You are not. You are not. I'm gonna have to go around you, sir. I'm trying to desperately find a legit drafting partner. I really am. But it's not looking very good, as we got Dale Jr. and Scary Terry. I can't tell who that is up there. But, oh my gosh, did somebody else not come down pit road yet? Who didn't come down pit road yet? I don't think we're that far back, are we? Did they take 2 tires or something? How are they that far ahead? How are we a whole straightaway behind? Did I miss something? Excuse me? Teacher, I have a question. But it's not over yet. They might get held up so much by slower traffic. Might. Who's this up here? Is that Matt Kenseth? Well, it'll have to do, because I think the next car in front is 5 seconds ahead. And that's Jeff Burton. So even if we did have a good pit stop, it would not have mattered, it seems. Man, we really got screwed out of that one a little bit there. In terms of the pit cycle anyway. So not very good for us, but honestly, still at the end of the day, we're running better than what we should in the first place. So it's fine. Now we just need a plan of just trying to get back up there.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can.
Yeah, now we're 6 seconds behind Jeff Burton. We got some cars that are up there too. I don't think that's them though. Let's see. Is that? I think that's Jerry. I think that might be Bobby Hamilton, my man. And I don't know who the third one is from there. I'm gonna need an extra set of glasses, it seems. Well, Kenseth, if you're not gonna go around, then I will. Okay, so that's Buckshot Jones again. Buckshot's just kind of holding everybody up. 6 seconds back from the leader, and we lost a second. Yeah, we lost a second to the leaders in front. We're going to need to hope for a caution. Well, I can barely see some folks in the mirror now, but there really is nothing to really talk about. It's just me cruising along cruising out on Main Street. I forget. I haven't watched the Magic School Bus in I don't even know how long. It's just been
Fuel tank ought to be about
a
half
pretty silent second run. I was really hoping to have somebody to draft off with. A teammate, a friend, an RCR car, even a DEI car. That would be great, you know what I mean? To help us out a little bit. Or honestly, at this point, somebody. I need someone.
Dig, buddy. Dig.
Oh, we got Kenny Walls and Dale Earnhardt behind us. Unfortunately, I kind of want to be the best Andy Petree car for once. So it's going to be a bit of a complicated situation for us anyway. We're not going to be able to catch up to the cars in front. That's the unfortunate part. Unless we have a miracle yellow flag, like right now, that'd be great. I mean, I do, like, the only really caution that we had that's not caused by me is either debris caution or
Tires wearing down. Try another line or it won't last.
that race at Rockingham where Jimmy Spencer spun on like lap 2 or 4. Here comes Kenny. He has a full burst of speed.
You're closing on the leader.
Maybe we can try to pull away from Earnhardt together. So what happens if I were to let him by, though? We'll be able to get the spot back. Here he comes. Yeah, he's significantly faster than me. We're going to have to try it. See if we can get the spot back later on.
It's coming right. Number 55. Jump up. Still there.
Earnhardt, though, is really going to find a way to pass us, though. I mean, he's amazing at these tracks, and I probably should not have done that. And he's gone. Oh my God, he's gone. All right, now we just need to get pushed by Earnhardt. Holy crap, he's so much quicker than I thought.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
We just need to hold where I'm at right now, and it should be okay. Hello, Labonte. All of a sudden, I'm fighting for a top 10. What I thought was fighting for the win, fighting for a top 5, but no, I'm barely keeping alive in the top 10. I had no idea that Kenny Walls was going to have that much pace. Holy crap, he's gone. Well, at least I guess in hindsight, I'm helping him out. And I'm not really helping out in an RCR right now with the body going around Earnhardt anyway. Hey, I need to push at this point. We got Darrell Waltrip in the right spot here as well. I guess he's only good for Superspeedways in this mod, it seems. Yeah, Kenny's gone. I had no idea he was going to like zoom off into the stratosphere. I had no idea. I thought our pace would be about the same. I was wrong. Wrong.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader, lad. Get up there.
Oh, Kenny's going to get held up by the slow car in front. I don't know who that is, but he's being held up big time. Kenny, you're going to have to move, buddy. I can't protect you on this one, buddy. That's Stacy Compton. Yeah, Kenny just cost him that spot. Oh my God, he's moving chicane. Stacy Compton is. Well, now I know. At least he knows how I feel now.
5 more left.
All right, this time we will not let the 55 go. As much as he has my car number in like many sim races, 55, I'm not gonna let Kenny go by this time. Even if the yellow were to come out now, it wouldn't help.
Going inside.
Robert Presley's gonna hold up that inside line.
Clear on both sides.
Nope, Presley's gonna let Kenny go by. Thank you, sir. Let's hope us finish 8th and 9th. I don't even know where Joe Nemechek is. But it doesn't seem like it's going to matter now. We have 3 laps to go in the race. Low on fuel. We're 12 seconds back from Jeff Burton. Yeah, it doesn't seem like either way we would have had a chance to win, it seems. Even if we did have a perfect pit stop, it wouldn't matter because them guys are just would have been too far gone anyway. So, I don't know what to do. I really can't tell you what to do on that part. All right, the leader's taking the white flag. We're going to be taking the white flag ourselves. We're just having a battle between ourselves and our teammate Kenny Walls for Andy Petree. You're going to see after the race, you're going to see a different, like, you know, back to the normal car or whatnot that we have. We're going to lose the custom textures because of the sponsorships going away. So once we do get the new sponsors, you'll see probably a different paint scheme or probably the same one. I don't know. Alright, white flag for us anyway. As long as we're running where we're at right now, I'm okay with this result. DW might be able to steal 10th away if Bobby stays on the high side there. That 66 car is coming. He's coming real fast, actually. Look at him go. Look at old DW go. But of course, we want to be sure we're the best Andy Petree car here today. We're going to try to not let Kenny have the spot here. But it's not over yet. We got down the back straightaway. I don't even know who won the race. I kind of wish it was us, because we started from pole position today at Talladega. This gives me hope for the, here comes Darrell Waltrip out of nowhere. We're going to try to work with Kenny Walls and make sure he finishes 9th, but no, Darrell Waltrip out of nowhere, out of left field. Might be taking his 8th away from us, actually. Try to block both lanes, and we do get 8th and 9th. Nope, 8th and 10th. My bad. Darrell Waltrip stole... Oh, no! It was Kenny Walls to finish 9th. Andy Houston wins at Talladega! What?
Boy, do we see a lot of different leaders in this one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Seemed like every time I looked up, there was a different leader out there. It was a busy race for those guys battling for the top spot.
The Sears Craftsman car had a good run, finishing in the top 10.
Top 10s are sometimes just as hard to get as a win. That whole team did a great job.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. So long. We'll see you next week at the California Speedway.
So it was Andy Houston takes the win at Talladega. This is back-to-back victories, technically for McDonald's. And this, I think, this is like PPI's, first ever victory, because I think Andy Houston was a part of Andy Houston is part of PPI Motorsports. As for us, we started on pole. I was hoping to finish there too, but you take all the wins you can get. We got ourselves a top 10 run at Talladega. I couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. I'm so proud of these guys for giving us a good car. But man, Andy Houston, 2 for 2 in top 5s in his 2 starts, and one of them being a freaking W. This guy is the next Super Speedway ace. Better look out, Earnhardts. What a day for us, though. For the money-wise, what a day. Of course, we have the race results for us. Actually, Andy Houston, another first-time winner as a rookie as well. His limited partial schedule, he's a Super Speedway winner. Holy crap, and he pulled away by 3 seconds over Steve Park in second. Mark Martin third, Ward Burton fourth. Mike Skinner ends up in the top 5. Michael Waltrip, a very successful day for him, 6th place. Jeff Bird in 7th. Ourselves 8th. Our teammate Kenny Wallace 9th. And Darrell Waltrip gets himself yet another top 10. So as we take a look at the rest of the field, where is our other teammate? Man, Nemechek finishes 24th. Not a great day for him, it seems. Well, we can't even get rookie of the race because of frickin' Andy Houston. Bobby, no, man, you started 7th. You started in 7th, my guy. And we have actually 3 DNFs. We have LePage, Kenny Irwin Jr., and Scott Pruitt. I'm afraid Kenny Irwin Jr. just didn't even make minimum speed because, man, I don't understand why. He's good everywhere else, it seems, as of now, but just not Super Speedways. As you can see, we're back with the normal car because we're going to need to sign some new sponsors pretty soon. And the tacticality of actually being able to actually do something with this money now. So I'm going to think it over what I'm going to do, actually, when it comes to, actually signing, what sponsors we're going to have and, what are we going to do behind the shop anyway for us. We got to do something with that engine because, for sure, we needed that day. We needed it. Let's go see, actually. Do we have, let's see what other sponsors we can pick out. We were 1 short of getting 60. We were 1 short. Alright, so that's the primary. What about the secondary? Ooh, this might be about the same, actually. Who knows? We might not even have to make a new paint scheme for us. We might be able to use the same one. Finish ahead of Mike Skinner? That ain't happening. Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do, though, for sure. So that's the sponsorships that we're going to have here. That's for sure. We're probably going to be... We're probably going to use the same paint scheme again, to be realistic with you guys. We're probably going to keep the Jerry Nadeau car, but just have different like logo placements like on the hood and stuff like that. So, you know, the old 2002 Jerry Nadeau car is probably not dead yet, guys. Not dead yet. Well, we've yet to decide. But anyway, let's see. Before we leave, actually, where did that put us? Are we back in 40th? Yes, we are. We are back in 40th against our man Bobby Hamilton. We clawed our way, but we're not even going to get the 35th place in points sponsorship. I think that's out of our reach. But anyway, that's stuff for us to look over anyway until next time. We're going to California next. I don't like our chances over there, especially since now we're going to be 50 across the board. But that's okay. We're going to have some good races coming up after that. Of course, if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you next time at California.